the new Prowler utility ship that was just introduced into the game, theoretically we have a little bit of a twist on a new gameplay loop that I really want to try out. That is stealth cargo heisting. Let's jump in and see how this goes. Alright, so here's the theory. The idea is that we want to come in, swoop in, get as close as we can without actually landing. Now, we need to open up the cargo bays. I'll just open up all doors because I can't actually just open the one. Jump over to the tractor beam. Now, I can do this all while flying, surprisingly. Now, the idea is, again, if this were a legitimate ship with real cargo, this is just kind of a staged example just to see if this, to really demonstrate what we're trying to do here. Grab their cargo. Hopefully actually attach it to the ship. I want to attach. There we go. Okay. Close up our cargo and get out of here before anyone notices. That's the theory. Now the question is, can we actually make that happen? So immediately I ran into my first problem. There really isn't a lot of opportunity to make this happen. I flew up to the space station to Seraphim there and like, okay, well, I'll try and grab something out of somebody there, but everybody's in their hangars and I can't get in their hangars. That really doesn't help me. Then I'm like, okay, well, let's just go try some random mining outposts. And I flew around and around and around. And after about an hour or two of trying to make this actually happen and trying to find somebody who was loading cargo into their ship, I came to the realization that was probably just simply not going to happen. The problem is, not a lot of people load cargo from random mining outposts into their ship. So the next thing I figured was, okay, well, they have trade routes that are established online and you can go and you can see the good trade routes. So I started hitting up a few of those, thinking maybe I would catch somebody in the act. Problem was, you actually have to be on the pad to use your tractor beam, or so I thought. Turns out CIG's actually made a recent change where you can use a ship's tractor beam even in arm assist zone. I mean, that definitely does open up the gameplay, and I'm not sure if it is actually just this ship or if every ship can do that. But it actually does not work, just so you know. So I started flying to the beginning of all of the trading routes that I could possibly find that were not in secure places like space stations. That was a bust as well. There was really nobody out trading yesterday. So finally, after about a total of 3 hours, trying to hunt to find somebody that I could use as a guinea pig to try this gameplay loop out, I finally stumbled across it. It's actually a tourist that's in the middle of loading up his ship with goods. Thought I hit the jackpot in this case. So, I mean, the first thing I did is I went in and I tried to reduce my emissions as low as I possibly could. Now, truth is, in this case, it actually doesn't matter because there's nobody in the ship actively anyway to see me. So they would probably see me and hear me before anything else happened. But, I mean, just as a good practice, that's probably what you'd want to do is reduce your emissions, right? All right, so here's the plan. Slowly come in. Hopefully they don't see us. I don't know if there's actually anybody here or not, but being keep our butt end down. Nice and close. The tractor beam will work. All the doors. We use the tractor beam to snap some cargo. we get shot at? Get out of here. No, I am not actually a pirate. Really, I just wanted to test the gameplay loop to see how well it would work. So I actually did take the cargo and put it back on the landing pad for him. And after I shot this video, I actually landed, went and put it back on a ship. Turns out there actually was nobody around, so I never really was going to get caught. But this is really, to me, proof that this gameplay loop actually has potential. Now, I definitely need to do a little bit of refining, especially when it comes to my approach and really how I go about finding these, because let's face it, 3 hours of work for 4 SEU of pressurized ice is probably not worth it. The other thing is you have to consider most contract goods right now in the game really aren't worth a lot when you try to sell them. So it actually doesn't even really help you. But again, I think this really shows the potential of what the game will eventually be, or what this gameplay loop could be. That's all for now. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the verse.